The first Freddie Falcon was actually on January 16th, 1950. His name was Bob Taylor, who's a member of AO5 fraternity on campus. It was at a BGSU versus Ohio University basketball game.
In 1966, Frieda actually started as Mrs. Freddie Falcon at a women's basketball game, but then later in 1980, she made her debut as Freddie's little sister and sidekick, Frieda.
The birds in general are really cool because it's such a rich tradition. Actually, the secrecy started all the way back in 1950, so we have one of the longest secrecy traditions of mascots in the United States, which is really cool.
To be able to be revealed and have people not know who you were, to keep that tradition going of that secrecy, you know, it was tough at times, but it was so worth it to be able to step out on campus as Frieda Falcon and, you know, no tied to who you are or your name.
I love being Freddie. I was a pretty serious student, so it was one of, I was in, like a ton of different stuff with their student government, but all of them were kind of serious involvements. So this was just something that I could do personally to give back to the university, but also have a lot of fun. It was very much outside of my normal personality. I was kind of an introvert before I was Freddie. I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And so I got to be goofy, I got to learn to dance because I don't dance. So it was a lot of fun just kind of getting that whole experience.
I loved my experience so much, and so being able to represent the birds and Freddie and Frieda in this opportunity to carry on that long-standing tradition was huge.
SICSIC is one of the oldest student organizations here on campus. It was started in October 5th of 1946 by then President Frank Prout. Dr. Prout at that time wanted to spread school spirit. He thought there was a lack of school spirit on campus, and so he created a secret group. Students are picked in their first year to be a member of SICSIC. Today, there's an application process that we widely publicize. Students apply, responding to the prompts, and then there's an interview process.
It's hard to describe what SICSIC really means to me because it's just such a huge part of my life that I love so much, and I love being able to share with Bowling Green. Secrecy is something that we value very much. It's what makes us us. It's being that spirit group and bringing everyone together without having a face.
The tradition of the mask is relatively new in the last about 20 or 30 years. Prior to that, members chose random facial coverings to hide their identity. It's only really been in the last couple decades that members in the group started choosing masks that was a character, and that they continued on all 3 years that they were active in the group.
It's like indescribable. Like I can't really put it into words. It's almost like 3 years you spend so much effort into keeping the secret, and then in 1 second it's all over.
Oh, it's amazing. One of the best moments of my life. You know, there are a lot of challenges associated with being in this group, but I mean, every single challenge I face, you know, you just got to keep the tradition.